As December rolled in on the island of Sodor, the engines of the Earl's Estate Railway were busy. While the fishing and farming seasons were over, the Earl was laying on more and more special passenger trains in an effort to promote the museum that had opened inside the castle. It had exhibits about knights and queens, mills and machines, and even about fossils. There was something for everyone, and people were coming from all over to see it. Alice and Sir Alec Grady were alternating the new services from the junction to the castle. As soon as one would arrive, the other would leave. The pinnacle of the Earl's special events was to happen on the winter solstice.
There will be a fireworks display over the harbour,
he explained a week in advance.
A band will be playing on the grounds. It will be quite a spectacle. Everyone will have a role. Whiff, I want you on standby down at the docks for the fireworks. Stafford, I want you up here to show our guests the gardens. Alice and Lily, you will be on display at the sheds for all the children. I'll even have a few guests to stand alongside you.
What about me, sir? Greedy piped up.
You will have the most special job of all. You will bring all the guests to the castle before I make my announcement.
Announcement, sir? Inquired Whiff.
Yes, I will be announcing to the public my special project. Greedy, this is the most important run of the season. Do your very best.
You can count on me, sir.
I know I can.
The Earl beamed. The engines were most excited for the next couple of days. Not only were they anticipating the fireworks, live music, and guests, they were mostly interested in what the special announcement was going to be. They had been hearing snippets about a special project for months, but now they'd actually know. Soon the day arrived. The men were busy getting the fireworks ready, and the engines liked watching the band set up on the grounds. Even a carousel was being put together nearby. The first special guests arrived shortly past noon. It was Toby and Neil from the Fat Controllers Railway. Soon, Vincent the Red Engine backed down, followed by the Mines Engine. Alice and Lily got into their positions too. The sun was already setting by the time everything was set up, and Greedy was on his way to the junction with empty coaches. It was pitch black as he arrived at the junction, but the platform was packed with people. "I've never seen this station so busy," noted Henry. "The Earl will be happy with the turnout, though." Sir Alec Grady smiled. "If the coaches don't burst with all these people." "That's the problem," sighed the station master. "We don't have the capacity for all these people on the train." "Well, we can't just leave them here. They all need to go see the fireworks." "Do you have another option?" the station master shot. Greedy thought hard. "There are some old observation coaches at Barrow. They're small, but they're better than nothing." "I know what you're talking about. I'll go get them," offered Henry. "Really? Thank you, Henry." "No problem. This fuss of cheers getting to me," Henry chuckled. It took a bit of time, but Henry collected 2 old observation coaches and an extra regular coach. They were hurriedly cleaned and attached behind Sir Alec Greedy. It took time, and soon they were running late. "Thank you, Henry," Greedy called as he left the station. Henry gave a cheerful peep peep. Greedy had to make up for lost time. He thundered down the line as quickly as he could. His coaches had an unintended side effect. As Greedy attacked the spire up to the castle, the extra weight dragged him back. He slipped on the icy rails. No matter how hard he tried, Greedy couldn't make it up the spire. "Dang it," he growled as he retreated back to the station. The passengers were worried as they waited there. But then they heard a whistle. Whiff had come up to help from the docks. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm glad something went wrong, he said. They didn't really need me there, and I wanted to be up with all of you guys anyways. All's well that ends well, as they say. Greedy grinned as Whiff buffered up behind. At the castle, the engines were starting to get worried.
I hope nothing has happened to him.
Rubbish. Greedy's a powerful engine. But still, something may have. A sharp whistle pierced the cold air. Soon Sir Alec Greedy panted into view with his odd-looking train and Whiff at the rear. As soon as they came to a stop, people burst out of the coaches and swarmed all around.
What kept you?
Lily asked anxiously. Greedy explained hurriedly before the Earl called from his podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, he began. Before we fan out to our various interests, I must ask for your attention. The Sodor and town councils have agreed to back a new project starting soon here in Normandy. I am pleased to announce to the public for the very first time the Normandy Entertainment Project, he said excitedly. It will include large fairgrounds with amusements and a theater. A new boardwalk with tourist beaches will be opened as well as a botanical gardens. I will be connecting all this with a new narrow gauge train line that will expand all the way to Bluebell Valley. We are hoping to start work in February. It will be a long project.
The crowd applauded and the engines whistled.
But without further ado, let the events begin.
The band started to play, and over the water there were loud bangs as the fireworks showered the sky. The children rode the carousel, and Stafford moved up and down the line with people wanting rides through the gardens.
Wow, a narrow gauge line. It's a lot to look forward to.
The engines of the Earl's Railway all agreed. This was the start of a new era, and they were all looking forward to it.